What's up, YouTube? In this video I'm going to show you how to replace the idler pulley on an R53 Mini Cooper S. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and stick around. You're going to want to watch this whole video. No matter which Mini Cooper you drive, check out my Facebook group. It's called Mini Cooper DIY. I'll leave a link to that in the description, or you can just go to Facebook, type Mini Cooper DIY in the search bar, and you can find it that way. Okay, the first step, you're going to need to release the tension on your serpentine belt. And the way you're going to do that is you're going to use this tool. I'll put a link to it in the description. And you're going to put this circular part is going to go on this bolt right here above, right here by the dipstick. Obviously it's just a circle, it doesn't bolt on, it just sits there so it can rotate. And then these two pins right here go into the two pins that are down in there so that you can then pull this handle back, which will allow you to put this pin in the spot right there. I'll get a good picture of it with the pin in so I can show you, but it's right back there. Let me see if I can get the light. Right there where the light is, you can see that metal, that little thin piece of metal. I'll put an arrow on it, and there's two holes in that, and you're going to want to put this pin in the bottom hole once you've pulled the tensioner back. One thing that gives you more room when you're using your belt tensioner tool is if you remove this vacuum line. And the way you do that is by pinching these buttons on the side and pulling straight down, and it comes off. Just get that out of the way. That just gives you more room to rotate the belt tensioner tool. Well, the directions say this is a two-person job, but I've done this by myself, so it's a one-person job. Just make sure you're pulling this straight back and use your other hand to put this in. You can actually look right straight down and see it. So now that pin's in, I'll give you guys a better view of that. See, that's the pin I just put in right there. And there's a little metal tab right above that spring. See if I can get it to my phone to focus on it. But there's two holes in it, and you want to put the pin in the bottom hole once you pull the spring back, or once you pull the tensioner back. Okay, now in your passenger side wheel well, there's right underneath where your headlight goes, when your hood's down, you're gonna find 4 of these Phillips screws to remove this panel, not remove it, but to get this panel out of your way. There might actually be 5 in most cars. Mine's broke off, so there'll be one right there, one right there, one right there, then down a little bit. There's one right there, and then over one right there. So go ahead and pull those out. What you want to do is take a flathead screwdriver and hold down one side like that while you turn it. That just makes it much easier to pull them out. And that's what they look like. Okay, so once you have those out, just go ahead and pull this back out of your way. I'm just going to shove it somewhere back here, and I'm going to figure out a way to hold it. Just like that. Okay, next you want to take a 13mm socket and put it on your bolt right here. Go ahead and crack that loose. Shouldn't be that tight. It only torques down to 20 foot-pounds. Just go ahead and pull it out. Now just go ahead and take your new idler pulley and put it back in. Definitely seems like it's easier to get the bolt on with the belt off. Okay, once you get that bolt torqued down to 20 foot-pounds, go ahead and make sure your belt is back in place. Once you have your belt in place, go ahead and take your tensioner tool, put it back on. And relieve enough tension to pull this pin back out. And let it go. Don't forget to put this vacuum line back on. Before you put your fender liner back on and put your wheels back on, make sure you start your car, make sure everything's running smoothly and your belt is lined up. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, please give it a thumbs down and I'll catch you in the next video.